Turbo Trading with head trader Robert Knight, MBA. Trade midday? Risks versus rewards.
Okay, this is a video on AGRI and the trade that we did today on it. We can see that it's starting to spike in here, but a member asked me the question, and he said that he had just, he'd stopped out of it, made a great profit on it, and should he, what do you think about re-entering the trade? And now, it is spiking here. It's, perhaps it starts to go parabolic. Gets a big squeeze. This thing tends to be a one-day wonder. You can see it had this big pop in here, a few other spikes. Today's a big move for it for sure. So this was my response. And I said, well, you have several things going against you right now if you want to continue to trade this. And so when we're trading stocks, we're looking at, risk reward. And, this thing came from, don't forget, this thing came from, $1.65. It's now traded to, 475-ish. 470. It's up 166%, 167% on the day already. That's a big move for this stock. And so it could come against you very quickly. So do you want to re-enter this stock in here at the break over 4? You can. There's a lot of risk, so maybe you take a smaller size. But it's always my opinion that if a stock isn't, if it's not good enough to take it at full size, and it's probably too much risk, and you're going to risk a trade on it. So anyways, this is what I said. This is also what I said to it. So you have several things going against you right now, looking if you want to take this trade on this stock. The SPY is down 1.5 today, continues to sell off. That will put pressure on the stocks, bring the shorts into it. 2, it's midday. Stocks normally don't run too far on midday. 3, he has a big cushion already. He made a great profit on the stock already. So one of the mindsets that happens is you go, well, I'm sitting in pretty good profit, so I can afford to take a risk on this one, maybe more than it's like not a AAA setup. It's a B setup or a C plus. But I've got a good profit, so let me just take a stab at it. And if it comes against me, well, that's okay. I've made a big profit. Wrong attitude. You want to guard your profits jealously. You don't want to ever try to do a trade thinking that I'll give some of my profit back. You want to do each trade on its own and make sure that trade is a AAA setup. So that I said that about that. Let me see, what else did I say? Oh, yeah, you have stars in your eyes. Hey, this thing could go parabolic. I want to catch it. We saw some of those moves just recently. Sure, it may go that way. There's no doubt. There's a lot of reasons why it won't, but yeah, hope is a good strategy that we use here in Turbo Trading. So, just kidding, of course. Is this going to continue to go? Could it run? For sure, it can. But, for all the reasons that I think that it might pull back. So, so you don't want to get FOMO or stars in your eye. Think, okay, this could really go. This could be my big winner for the year, maybe. But if you have a good profit, just be happy with that. Walk away from the trade. Shut your computer off if you're worried about it. Because don't forget, this is up 185% already today. This thing tends to be a one-day wonder, so it could go against you quite quickly if they come in and whack it, which we see quite often happens around midday. There's lots of reasons why I wouldn't re-enter this trade. If I have a good profit, I just say, okay, I made good profits. I'm going to walk away from it. I don't want to give any back. You might miss it, but just be happy with what profits you have.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Reach new levels of trading proficiency. Become a member at TurboTrading.biz.